in Star Trek. But anyway,
That's better.
Star
Make it
Trek.
so
A lot
another
better.
That's not Star Trek.
Hey, David.
I know.
We're on the internet.
Hello, welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your Game Master for Baldur's Gate, Descent into Avernus.
Part
We have not
29?
played this. Part 32.
32.
32.
32.
2 to the 5th power.
For 2 points of inspiration, what happened last time?
Only 2?
No, only 2.
I don't
It's
know.
always only 2.
I'm angry. I'm always angry.
That's not a song.
Yeah,
That's not.
to summary of my
I don't
character.
remember.
Yeah.
My eye is twitching. Did I take notes?
All
We
right.
did too many other things. in the
June
meantime.
6th?
Yeah, pretty
guess so.
much. Yeah.
Wow, it's been that long.
Yeah, it's been that long.
All right.
I know we're looking for Atlantheus.
He's getting them.
Because Atlantheus knows where the Bleeding Citadel is, and if Atlantheus doesn't know, I am going to
Episode 32?
throw something.
Yeah.
What,
Wow.
any name to this?
It's starting the same
No.
way. The cranky gnome is getting cranky. Right here. Right at the top. Yeah, it is getting cranky.
My last notes in this book are from January.
Cranky
That's not
gnome
right.
eradicated names of the fallen. Got blessed spell for 24 hours. 8 journals from Atlantheus. There you go. Never recovered from Zariel's fall. Took life rather than face damnation. Transferred to monster and asked to serve Zariel. Teramon, devil who stands in way. Speaks well of General Yale. Might be the commander of the Hell Knights. Probably not. We're not that lucky, but you know.
Lucky.
Yep.
I'm lucky.
So,
I got that.
Cranky Gnome throws fireball bead at Orlanthius. Orlanthius and Kochki? That can't be right.
Kochki, I remember that name.
We need to freeze, so he will go after Zariel for his hammer.
That's
Must go through
right.
the arches of Ulok. Report back to Orlanthius at the crypt of the Hell Riders.
Because nothing is ever easy.
Oh, wait, didn't we
I
thought
can't
we
just
did
walk
that.
into somebody and
Keep
say,
going, keep
"Where's
going.
killed a bunch of
the
dudes right in front of that big guy, didn't we?
Yeah.
we
Orlanthius
saved
said
him.
Richard Stance is the commander of the Hell Riders.
I knew it.
There was a glowing blue rock at the entrance to the Citadel.
Yes.
Very important. It was worth tons. Oh, wait. No, it wasn't.
Oh.
Orlanthius' chariot was pulled by 2 Gorgons. Ulok Arch originally used to transport demons across time and space, but now just within 8 hells. Kochki, or whatever that was, at the bottom of a 500-foot cavern, and we jumped. And Featherfall.
It is Kochski. Kostchtchie.
I have that written down.
Yep.
Just no context.
Encountered Chain Devil with 4 Hellhounds.
Mhm.
Faust, Thorby, and Cranky Gnome got grappled with chains. Cast Spirit Guardians, annoyed DM. Ares is down, used inspiration, 2 left. I have apparently already 2 inspiration. Okay. Faust summoned Earth Elemental. Running Spiritual Guardian, Spiritual Weapon Cantrip. Ares died. Faust knows about Chain Devils and Hellhounds. Faust to get tongues in spell. Find location of Bleeding Citadel. Most important note of the entire thing. Long rest.
2
And level up.
inspiration points to Thorby.
How come he
We're now
doesn't get
level
like
11.
3 or 4? I need.
I
more.
feel
Everyone is now level 11.
That must have been fun creating your character.
Level
he was
11.
handed it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He pulled
okay.
a me. Give me a character, please.
It's easier
Sure.
that way.
I don't have a spouse or children, so I have time, yeah.
You got a
As
brother.
you are approaching the Citadel, a green portal opens up,
No, not another green portal.
Which is neither of those.
I know.
and out comes a halfling.
Oh,
And then the portal closes.
Really?
Oh no, he delivered
Jester?
him?
Yes.
he, him, Q,
Jay?
Jay. That's right.
J,
Jester.
Jester.
Jester?
The chest.
Jester.
Jester.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're right. Jay is his name in
Oh,
In
that's
Star Trek.
My yelling is very apropos for the green portal showing up. Just saying. I knew what that green portal meant. I'm just glad you came through and nothing else.
Yeah, not Rick and Morty.
Right?
Morty, you gotta do the thing, Morty. Open the green portal, Morty.
Nope.
So,
Are you dazed coming through? Or you know exactly
We're
what's
just
going
confused.
I have no. Yeah. I'm confused. Very
It's
confused.
really hot down here. I hope you came prepared for the heats.
I mean, the other answer was you were in hell for a reason, and I figured Vic Lightfoot the fourth.
Who's neutral good?
Yes,
on. Probably not.
would be dropped off here and not. Oh, you were sent here. Like for what you did.
And you know what you did.
What's your character's backstory?
We can do this in character. Hey,
What's your
Hello?
What's your story? Why are you here? How did
What's
you
the
get?
story, Morning Glory?
with the tail, Nightingale.
What's my tail?
And talk fast. This gnome gets cranky fast.
Halflings
So,
on
okay,
tails.
for context, you see 3 gnomes, one very angry or well-armored one, another one in gold armor, right? Gold armor? Or is it
Yeah,
just a gold
very
okay,
gold.
yeah.
Gold
Yeah.
shield.
I say
Yep.
Gold armor.
Right.
Very
A
sharp.
cleric, you know.
Okay.
And I look like a half vampire, in
Okay.
cloaks and everything, yeah.
Yep.
We also have a centaur
It's a very
with a
eccentric
big bow and
group.
arrow,
2
and
bigs and 3
a
littles.
minotaur.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 littles now.
4. Oh my. Fear us! We have little people.
We should be very afraid of the
Minotaur.
little people.
Yep. Minotaur.
Minotaur.
They don't like to be called little people.
2 tars and a lot of littles.
Yeah.
Cards in a lot of them?
And you two are surrounded at the moment.
Tars, minotaurs, and
Yeah.
2
Okay.
tars. Did not say.
How big is he?
I am
I mean-
3 foot tall, 40 pounds.
Won't hate you too much.
Are you
then.
bigger?
Renee.
Probably.
Who's the
He
tall?
is.
I'm only an inch taller.
Yeah, I'm 3'3". So we're like eye level.
I'm just curious out of the littles who's the tallest.
You're gonna make me have to go find that page.
Yes.
Script
This
for
is
that.
crucial
have it
for
written
some reason
somewhere.
to me right now.
3-2.
This right,
I'm the
3-2.
shortest.
I think she's the tallest.
So 3-3-3, 3-2, 3-1-3.
I'm
Got it
7
in.
something.
Yeah.
I'll walk
Last
up
time I
to him and
remember.
poke you.
Are you
Do
real?
you speak? Are you real?
Yes, I am very real.
It speaks.
Maybe it sends us on a quest to go someplace else.
Oh, 6
And
foot
we
8.
are.
The angry mom.
If I were my daughter, I would be like, shit.
Basically, this crazy gesture guy just shoved you into hell. And you're faced with all of us. That's,
Let me come back.
and the portal is gone.
Let's go.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like we've seen this before.
Like with fear.
Well-
Hasn't shown up in a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
he came in
disappeared
like a
again.
thunder and then just vanished.
Yeah.
So what exactly am I supposed to do?
Whatever you think you would do.
Run.
Whatever.
Okay, wait, don't run away yet. Okay, you're in hell right now.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
We're
You're
trying to get
facing a
out.
vampire.
Are you really running?
Okay.
Okay.
If you say it, you're doing it, so be careful.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So right now we're the good guys. Okay, and
He
we're
doesn't look
trying
like
to.
Yeah.
Various definitions.
Yes.
I'm going to be
I know.
eyeballing the
When we
new
take a
one
look.
suspiciously because I recognize that.
Okay.
You know, if we have a session in December,
Oh,
we're gonna
wait.
have
Yeah,
card
that's
games.
Yes,
Did you?
yes, and
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Decorating things is so much fun.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to draw.
It's why I have
So,
healing spells. now.
we were sent here in order to try and save the city, and we've been
I
down
also
here
reduced
for a while now.
intelligence.
Honestly, I'm
Yeah.
the smartest one in the group, and I've forgotten what we're supposed to do next. So,
we are looking for a stupid bleeding citadel because nobody will tell us.
yeah.
And we have to go. We're looking
Yes.
for a stupid. Didn't we already release the demon? I know you said the whole thing, but didn't we already release the demon that's going to go get the hammer that's going to distract
Yes.
Zariel? Now where are we going? Are we finally going back to?
Anyone remember?
We gotta
what
go
we're
someplace to find where the Bleeding Citadel is.
And in this Bleeding Citadel is the memories for.
In the Bleeding
no.
Citadel is the directions to the next thing we'll
Did
probably
we
have.
actually get the directions to the bleeding citadel?
Is it actually bleeding?
I really don't
What
care.
kind of
I
book
just
would it be?
want to get there.
As you approach the Bleeding Citadel.
We find it's an illusion.
That's right, because you mentioned that we were gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mordecai,
Over
why are you doing this to
Over
us?
the area. Over the area.
Oh man, yeah.
Don't stop walking.
Well, I think at this point you're out of soul coins.
Wait,
Probably.
this is Lord of the Rings.
You shall not.
We have been walking to find a location.
We've
Over.
also had 9 people in the group
Yeah.
in total.
All right, we approach the
Over the
Bleeding
bridge.
Citadel.
A great disgusting scab the size of a large hill rises up from a stinking swamp of blood. The
Scab.
domed top of an alabaster temple pokes through the scab. Many black iron chains of Avernus converge on the building, attaching them within the grotesque mound.
That's disgusting.
Can someone press to digitate right now?
Yeah, we can digitate this thing.
Scabby
So,
be gone.
since you have not introduced by name,
Yeah. Okay.
you introduce who you look, what you look like.
Yeah. I say, yeah, what, you know,
Have a name to a face. There you go.
I'm Dr. Faust.
Nice to meet you.
Let's see,
I am Vic Lightfoot the Fourth.
Ah, Big Lightfoot fourth.
Yes,
Can I do a history check to remember, if I remember the first Big Lightfoot?
Do you remember your first character? Sure, why not?
My first character, yes, but Faust, I mean, who knows what he remembers?
Lightfoot, where we
That
were
doesn't
from.
make sense.
17.
Sounds familiar.
They're a band of failed thieves.
Harsh. Okay.
You hope that this one isn't also a failure.
Welcome to the garden.
So,
I'm sure you'll roll better than he did. I mean, as you show up his previous versions. Yeah.
He was a terrible assassin. He was not a bad thief.
Same diff.
Faust just argues with himself. I'm Thorby.
Nice to meet
Nice to meet you. You can. I just try and stay in the middle so everyone else gets stabbed first.
You used to do that in the first place. Now he's being more honest about it. Serious.
That's true. I'm in Drakaz. Sorry.
you didn't say your own name.
You forgot his
well,
name.
It's
I
June. Yeah.
tweaked the name a little bit for
Isn't
this
it
game.
Endercast?
Endercast.
Yeah, I was sitting here wondering about your pronunciation.
I know, I'm over here like,
Yeah.
that's not the name I recall.
No, it's
Yeah,
Endercast.
no, it's Endercast.
It's Endercast.
Normally,
Has he
it's
been lying about his
Drakaz.
name this whole time?
He's been
elsewhere.
lying about everything. His interest level.
Endercast. I am a
He's actually just wearing the head
A
of a cow.
barbarian.
He's stupid.
Minotaur,
So it
and I
means he
like
gets-
to loot the bodies.
He gets really
A lot.
angry and then he misses and hits the floor because that's what barbarians do.
I do a lot
The
of damage.
Minotaur part.
I
I
kill
When
him.
you
haven't
hit.
figured
That's
out.
true. When
when
I hit,
you hit,
when I
but
hit,
you have to hit.
they get hit.
I'm
Let me
Aries.
tell you.
Call me Aries. We don't have time to waste on long names.
We got you.
I'm Gypsy. I'm a halfling too, can't you tell? Seeing as everyone else told you what they were.
I'm not a gnome.
Does anyone else smell wax? You don't have a candle, do you?
And thus a romance was born.
Pass them over. You don't need them.
I don't pronounce you.
In our culture, if I give you a candle, it means.
That's the wedding gown.
Why about passing the torch?
I will trade you this fancy drink. It's pretty amazing
that you've been holding
for your
on to.
5 candles.
What if I'm doing that?
I will supply the candles to the group if it comes to
They're already part of the party now. You don't have to hold on to
fancy drink.
He wants them in
for
your
your
inventory.
candles.
them, obviously.
She wants to hold them and touch
Okay,
the waxy.
you have drink number 55, plain or guide drink. I have 5 more. Don't ask me what it does. I don't know.
What do I have instead of 5 candles?
Number 55.
It's just
plain
better
or
to find
guide
out when
drink.
you drink it.
Yeah.
Number 55, what?
Number 55 planner, PLANAR, guide
Plain R.
drink.
Plain
Plain
Oh,
R.
it's on the other side down there.
Oh, I was
Guide
wondering, looking
drink.
all over the place for it. Like, oh, there it is.
I don't know what
Hold
it
on,
is.
it's
It's
one
been in my
inch.
Do you want to
inventory.
drink it? Find
I
it.
For a
did.
long time.
Since the, yeah, like, I,
Look it up and tell me.
You just drink. Can you do like a nature check so he can identify it himself?
who knows what it even appears
Well,
to be.
she knew what it was originally.
She could be lying to him. Or an insight check on what
It's an Arcana check to
It's
figure
been
out.
a
Okay.
long time.
It is a
I don't
magical drink.
remember
Fair
anymore.
Yeah.
It is magic.
If you want to make an Arcana check to figure out what it is, your first roll of the game.
Arcana check.
Roll your d20.
Zero.
0. Okay,
Alright.
20.
So roll your d20 and add 0. Good luck with the math.
17.
Upon drinking this, roll a d4. Your mind is instantly teleported to one of the following planes of existence for 1 minute: the 9th level of Hell, the Void, Valhalla, or Gaia.
You don't have to drink it now.
Are you drinking it?
No,
Nope.
It could be handy at some point. I'm not sure when, but
it
it
is
could
a
be.
hallucinogenic drink concocted of tentacles obtained between space and time by some warlock of the Great Old Ones.
Maybe if he drinks it, we'll figure out what we're supposed to do with this giant scab.
Ooh.
Anything that has to do with the Great Old Ones or Cthulhu, don't touch it. Don't touch it.
It's a good trade.
Typically speaking.
Booyah, I'm up to 20 candles down here.
You're welcome.
And they all haven't melted yet. It's amazing.
One did.
Yes,
The big
on top of her. The gigantic one.
Well, then to the vial she had.
Yeah, but I made one out of the giant one.
And then it disappeared.
Yeah.
So it didn't melt. It disappeared.
That was the
Alright.
story.
What are we supposed to do with this giant scab? I'm gonna.
Lulu is with you. Lulu is the elephant.
Lulu.
Yes.
Lulu, what are we supposed to do with
Wait,
this
do we have a-
scab?
Sounds like
do we have a
Mickey Mouse,
character for him?
magical powers.
It's still okay.
No,
for
not
him.
For him? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
He's
for him.
up there, right?
Right?
You're
No.
not in front of them.
Oh, you need to put it on the board.
Oh, yeah, don't hoard yourself. You're here.
Don't hurt yourself.
Don't hold myself.
Don't hoard yourself.
Looks like
Oh, stand him right up front so he gets hit first.
that's a
Okay.
pender.
From,
It is,
from
yeah.
the side, I was like, hey, that looks like Robin. Anyway,
Do you know why Batman dresses Robin so brightly?
So
No.
he can find him.
Batman doesn't want to get shot.
I figured it was so he could always locate him in the crowd.
Just ask Jason.
Which one?
Jason Todd.
He got shot and killed.
He got
No.
blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then tortured by Joker and
Yeah.
turned into the yeah.
yeah, I don't know about that story. So,
Yeah.
Me either.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Anyways.
He was voted on. The audience wanted him to.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
He hated him.
So,
Okay, what do we do with this?
Is
scab?
there a
What do
way
we
to-
do?
at the Citadel, we're going in, or the
Lulu
door's
will
open?
tell you.
okay.
Lulu.
The scab will eventually cover the entire structure, whereupon the Citadel will be absorbed into the 9 hells, and the Sword of Zariel lost forever.
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
Well, that's not good.
Can we walk?
Oh no!
Can we walk on top of Can we walk on top of the scab, or is it gonna just bust up and we're gonna get sucked into a pool?
The only entrance is covered by the lower portion of the scab.
Okay,
Yenigu's demons have dug tunnels and chambers throughout the scab.
demons have dug. So how do? Hey, don't we still have a Crickendalt with us?
Was,
The
he, was
bearded
on,
devil
he was writing me.
that was brain damaged.
Yeah, the brain damaged devil. Don't we still have him with us?
Was he a devil?
Something
Bearded
like that.
devil.
He had brain damage, so he was actually like.
Good.
Good, yeah. He had changed
Ish.
alignments.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we still have him with us, right?
That's what it takes to change your alignment. Brain damage.
He was on
That's
That's
true.
Last I knew, he was riding me, still carrying the evil chicken.
Okay. Well,
There are so many in jokes and plot points to this story that are not making any
There's
sense.
like this demonic chicken.
You'll get your own set of jokes that you can and inside jokes
Yeah.
that you'll enjoy.
Stick with
though.
the group. you
Stick
get
with the
jokes.
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you with us
We
long
got
enough,
chicks.
you'll have a whale of a good time.
Inside jokes are funny.
I have a picture of that one.
You did. You drew a picture.
I did. I drew a picture.
Okay.
You drew a picture?
Anyway, so does Crickendalt know how to get which tunnel? How do we get to the entrance? Does Crickendalt know?
Somewhere.
There is a chain on the outer surface to reach a hole that will require each of you to make an athletics check.
Oh, yay.
Skippy dippy.
Can I just walk up it? Because I have.
So athletics, I have 3.
Yes.
Thank you.
So
He can walk on walls,
D20
so-
plus whatever your athletics
And
modifier
safety.
is.
And
Whale.
ceiling. Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh, that's a nat 20 for a 27.
Okay.
I would like to guidance myself before I do this, so I can actually have some
So,
rapport.
Wow, I got a 10 on a 2.
That's what you add to your 20.
You only got 10?
Yeah, he only got 10.
We're doing athletics checks?
Yeah, athletics check.
Yes.
Have fun scaling the wall with a chain
Oh,
11.
or like a creature.
14.
At 12.
Mm.
What did
20.
you roll?
Yeah, I rolled a 9 and then
But you're a proficient in athletics,
Yes.
so you have your reliable,
Not.
reliable talent. Or yeah.
Oh, no.
So you end up actually
Proficiency
getting a
bonus
10.
doesn't seem to be added.
John, what'd you
Because it's
do?
marked, but proficiency bonus is 4, but athletics
Yes,
is
mine is
3.
1.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, and
So
what
it's
are we
proficient in
adding?
it. A reliable talent, and you if you're proficient in something, you roll less than a 9, you get 10.
Okay.
So we actually choose a 10 plus 3, so
13.
15.
Yeah, those are the fun ones where you have the little
Yeah, you gotta
caveats that there's certain
really-
areas.
See,
that-
this is
yeah.
why I said maybe we should switch. You know
You'll
this.
get the hang of it.
It's an intermediate character.
Mm.
Trust me, if you had a spellcaster, it'd be a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
The book said party may have off the wall ideas. Meanwhile, our party. Totally.
Surfing on a whale. All right.
I got 13.
Yeah. You need at least a 15.
Oh,
So you
lovely.
failed.
I
Your
mean,
checks
nothing
or something.
happens. So I'm just gonna say you get down there.
I rolled a 20.
Can I catch everybody?
I was gonna say I rolled.
Sure, you did so well. Like
I-
27.
What did you?
A 27.
I mean, between you and him just walking down because he doesn't need to climb.
I got a 20 somehow, even though like I have a horse's body. But I'm really good at climbing. Let me tell you, I can do ladders
Well, technically, that's 6
As a
appendages,
horse.
so-
as a
Sorry.
horse.
Centaur.
Alright, so
You're really good on
Um,
upper body strength.
here's a general
And core.
description once you're inside. The
Yes.
scab contains no light sources unless stated otherwise.
I need dark vision.
I have dark vision.
Candles.
You want to use up your candles?
Hold on, do I have dark? Does everyone have dark vision?
I do not.
I do not.
I'll cast light.
I
I'm gonna
like
sit-
this.
I'll sit on your shoulders and grab your
I
head
like this.
and turn you in the direction.
Or like everyone else, just cast magic missile at the darkness.
I'm gonna ratatouille your head, man.
Me?
Yes,
I don't have dark vision.
I know, I do.
Oh, okay.
All tunnels and chambers were dug out by demons using their claws, or in some cases, their teeth.
Yeah.
Yummy.
Ooh, this sounds like a
Eating-
Dr. Kuntz story, eating scabs.
Pools of blood fill multiple areas. These are difficult terrain.
Oh. Can I smell the room?
You swan.
Smell the sulfur.
Anyone that enters or starts their turn in a pool must make a wisdom saving throw.
I walk on the ceiling.
Why?
We'll get there. If
Okay.
anyone decides to get there.
I don't like
Unless
that.
noted otherwise, tunnels are 10 feet wide. At various points, ceilings are so low that medium characters must crawl to pass underneath them.
Ha ha!
I guess I'll get off.
What was the height you said?
Oh my gosh, I hate my
10
notes. I
feet
have no
wide,
idea.
and it just says that at some points, ceilings are so low
You
that a
have to
medium
crawl.
character has to.
Okay.
So if you were a large character, you wouldn't be able to pass through.
I'm medium.
As general,
I'm
player
6'5".
characters are not large characters. It
How
can be
tall
like-
are you?
6'8".
Okay, he's taller. If he can make it, I can make it. Bet.
Although it is easier probably for me to hunch over than you.
The
But we already
entrance
know
is
you're pretty
A
athletic, so.
tube-shaped tunnel with a 20-foot radius. As you approach, a circular gaping wound near the top of the scab forms a tunnel that descends into darkness.
Sent into-
Next area.
It's here then.
Did any of us step in?
You are entering the
This bar right here?
yeah, that mobile section.
So do we have to make
Oh, lovely.
wisdom saves, or there's no blood
But
pools
you
yet?
and I in the
You- These are blood pools.
Gotcha. Now I get it.
And
Sorry, I'm super.
otherwise,
slow.
the outer part is
Yeah.
walls.
Yes.
But she walls.
Yes.
you get
Okay.
Lulu off her nose.
Oh, boy. I think I can find it here.
The grid work matters when we get to the combat. Till
Each
then,
room is
it's
5 square.
Yes.
What's your movement speed in one turn?
All right. So we're now in a 20-foot room.
another point to note would be that
The scab on one side of this narrow passage is stripped away, partially revealing one of the Citadel's stained glass windows. The opaque blue and yellow panes depict the contemplative face of a beautiful angel.
Can we break that window?
I mean, I'm kind of wondering why.
Can we get to the? Can we break that window and get in?
Do you want to? You can try.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and break the window because I don't really want to walk anymore in Scab. Ooh, no, that didn't do so good there. It's a strength check, right?
I mean, unless you're just attacking it with a weapon, then it'd be your normal weapon attack.
Yeah, still not quite great.
Better, but
Yeah, 11.
yeah.
You want to try?
Nah. Last time we needed blood just like gushing in. Broken window.
I don't want to walk anymore in this.
Anyone wants to make an Arcana check?
Faust.
Faust.
Mouse.
What are we looking at? What are we looking at?
Faust, why can't I break this window? It's making me cranky.
This one's got the intelligence of a 3-year-old.
23.
I think it was a
I'm sorry, it's a 3-year-old cat.
Oh, sorry, 3-year-old cat.
That's what
I
was
forgot.
I'm pretty sure.
Basically, think of
What'd
it
you
like
roll?
a T-Rex.
23 total.
Oh, nice.
Something might happen if someone of good alignment touches the window.
Somebody
That's
good.
me. I was good.
You attacked the window, you didn't touch it.
Fine. I'll go touch the window.
Somebody purified.
You gain 20 temporary hit points.
How long do they last?
24 hours.
She seems to feel really good. You might want to do that.
The effect only happens once every 24 hours.
So does it won't work on him?
No, not until 24 hours. And then it
We
goes
better
from
not
her
be
and
doing
then someone
24
else.
Could we cut the window out?
hours.
The window is unbreakable.
But the frame of the window.
I like where you're going with this. How big is the window?
Everything around the window is unbreakable.
Careful about pushing the D.
DM Fiat installation. Okay.
This window has plot armor. All right. Well, I guess we continue walking on, huh?
You walk, I guess, north or south? Away from me or toward me?
North.
Which way is it going to get us to the
You know, we could just go 2 different directions.
Do
No.
never split
Never.
the party.
No.
Never
Where's your hat?
party.
Besides, why would you want to split the party? I'm suspicious of you. Just
Is
gonna
this a
shove-
situation where clairvoyance or augury would work? Be helpful?
Absolutely. Any divination spell that makes the DM do extra work is
Have you missed David?
augury.
This is why we haven't played since June.
Augury is a simple one of, you know, good idea, bad idea.
Alright, I'm gonna cast augury. You do that once per long rest now.
Yeah.
No reagents required.
Specifically, I guess you need to ask which direction is this a good idea or bad idea.
Is north a good idea or a bad idea?
That's the real woe and
Yeah.
Wheel.
3 questions. Have fun.
You have to ask 3 questions?
You can ask
Up
3
to 3.
questions,
Okay.
but you want to have fun, so ask 3 questions.
That's true. That's true.
You've seen the movie. I mean, Speaking
No.
of Dead was such a great.
No, I haven't. Never even heard of it, I don't think.
Honor Among Thieves.
Yeah,
Nope.
D&D.
Nope.
Okay, you need to see
What?
the movie.
No.
He hasn't seen the movie. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
No. Okay.
We have a watching viewing party.
Apparently we do, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So as far as the answer to your question, wheel?
Which one's that one again?
North.
Good.
No, good or bad. Okay, so good. How about south?
Wheel?
Got one more question.
You can detect the questioning. Wheel? Not just wheel or whoa. Wheel?
Okay. Okay.
Just leave entirely.
That's good advice.
Whoa.
You've done so much to get here.
We are not.
Again, this is the Scab. This isn't quite the Citadel yet. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some random question about
Ask
something you want to do.
Ask him if we should split the party.
Should we split the party?
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's a definite absolute whoa.
Let's go north.
Whoa.
Yeah, kind of like when you hit it on that Monday when I tried
Yeah.
to kill everybody.
Yeah.
Let's go north.
In game, it was in game, okay?
In Minecraft, that's what you say when you don't mean it.
Yeah. End game, yes. End game.
Right, right, yeah.
North. Let's go north. Let's go north.
Let's start with North.
Let's go north. The gnome is getting cranky. Go north.
North.
The cranky gnome is getting cranky.
The cranky gnome is getting cranky.
Alright, loop around to
I'll
that
go
first
first.
chamber there.
You want to go
This
first?
chamber?
Yes.
Oh boy.
I'll go first.
She want,
I think the biggies should go first.
Okay.
what are you saying
What?
about me? Are you saying that I can't hold my own against a hit? I can't take a blow?
They'll be so distracted by the large ones, they won't see the real danger coming.
The small characters can
Literally
I
fit
see
behind.
what you're doing there, but
more
I'll
than
let-
one
I'll
on
let
one
go.
square,
I know you're playing.
and the big ones
Alright.
can only do one on a
I'll
square.
accept it.
A pool of blood fills the center of this chamber.
Who's
Five
that?
goat-headed demons reeking of rot crouch along the edges of the pool, staring at a corpse floating in it.
Are they wanting to eat it?
What does the corpse look like? Human? Devil? Demon? What's its name?
First, you gotta fight the creature.
No, we gotta roll perception first. We need to understand the situation before we make our.
We would
Presence,
recognize at least what. Is it human at least?
Humanoid.
We should be able to recognize at least, you know.
Where are the
who
goat
that.
demons?
Wazelos?
Wazelos?
Wazelos.
Azalea?
Wazelos?
Put these
We're
around the
fighting
pool.
flowers.
Put these around the pool.
Do we know anything about these things?
Just a dash of enemies around the pool.
What? You got some funky minis picked out over here.
They have a lot of minis, but they're not all like consistent with what they need.
They're
for
not
the work.
actually what we're.
I just have a palo over
Yes.
here, and it's like based on size.
Yes, we
Who
know
is that?
Who is that?
Bulezeau?
Wait, we've
Yes.
met those before, haven't we?
Yes.
What do we know about the South? Quick, spit it out.
Yeah.
Roll for initiative.
They
No.
have barbed tails.
Roll add initiative.
They have a rotting presence. Don't get within 30 feet of them.
Ah,
22.
What?
They have a rotting presence. Don't get within 30 feet of them.
You're kidding me.
little late.
You're kidding me because that is my
Rotting
entire.
presence.
Yes. They resist cold, fire, lightning, immune to poison.
So much fun.
I rolled 22 on initiative.
There you
Okay,
go.
we will start with Dr. House
10.
I'll ask this way.
and Gypsy.
9.
9. Vic.
22.
22.
Sometimes, sometimes we throw it all out. And sometimes we
Paris.
19.
Andercat.
a mere 12
Wow.
with advantage.
Near you're
Torby.
before me.
7.
7.
Yeah, but I had it-
written down before.
Hey, I'm going up in the world.
Yeah.
Slightly. Alright.
What class are you in again?
It's Vic's turn first. He's
Right.
never done this
Rogue?
before, so let's
Oh,
find
okay.
out. Good luck, buddy.
You've got movement. You've got action.
Whoa, he can figure it.
Just let him.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
So these things are gonna attack you if we don't attack first.
Yeah.
So
They're gonna still attack us, but you might as well
Yeah,
get in attack first.
yeah, if you can hit one hard enough and heavy enough, then you might get rid of one before the rest attack.
Maybe.
I use my short bow.
I do need you to make a Constitution saving throw right off the bat.
You are within
Con
30
save.
feet of them.
Yeah.
Con save.
Yep, con save.
Adding.
1.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh no.
Bye.
Oh no,
20.
there's 4 of them?
20?
5.
You're good.
5.
Okay, there's 5 of them. Okay, so the DC is 18.
Oh, 18.
It goes up 1 for every one of the fuels
Oh.
that are in the area.
Jeez.
No, I thought that was just for damage.
Oh, for the necrotic. Okay, it's for the
Yes.
damage. Okay.
Yes.
All right, sorry.
Still-
the DC
okay.
is still 13.
Yeah.
So damage is 1d6 plus.
1 for each one within 30 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
Beyond themselves
Okay, that's right.
or
Within 30 feet of it.
So yeah.
Not that you should know these things, because he's, you know, in character researching demons and devils and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
Usable.
So I was going to be able to explain that in such a way that it makes sense in lore.
Sure it does.
Sure.
Yeah.
You're not talking about dice rolls and
DCs and
no.
No.
They already passed, so
you already passed, yeah.
yeah.
Shooting.
Yeah,
keep saying
shooting.
Which one? You have to pick a target. There's 5 of them surrounding.
They're all the same race. They just look different.
Yeah.
The middle one.
The middle one, straight across the pool.
Well, you're not going to want to go into the pool, so you're probably
He's
going to
shooting
pick one.
about-
Of, oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, you can shoot whichever one you want.
That's why I said pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
Middle one.
All right. So your attack has got
The
a bonus
Weird
in
thing.
the middle there.
+7.
Yep.
And one of D6.
That's for damage. You have to hit it first.
Wait, so plus
Yep. Yep.
Oh yeah,
The math isn't hard.
Okay, how do we
It's
do?
the law.
You use your bonus action first to use your steady aim. Now you have an advantage on the attack,
Which means you get to roll that twice and take the higher roll.
and you get to add stealth damage if you hit.
I love it.
Alright.
So you do it.
Ooh, no. That's 12.
Advantage.
Yeah, you
Roll
get to roll.
twice, take the highest roll.
Yeah.
12.
AC 14.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Ah,
13 on the second. So,
Plus 7?
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Get a new dice.
So I got 12 first time, 13 second time.
you miss.
Does, with the bow, does he get to shoot twice or just once?
He only has one attack.
You only have one attack.
One attack, okay.
All right, Eris, it's your turn. I need you to make a Constitution
Normal.
saving throw.
You say that.
You do.
Ooh, that's 10.
I
Okay,
do
you
better with
take
this one.
Oh, you like this set?
Yes.
Okay.
I knew
8. 8 necrotic damage.
Well, I don't like it because it's harder to read.
Where's those spirit guardians when you need them?
Oh, they'll come on. It'll just take a while.
In his
The whole
pocket
turn.
still.
Okay. I'm gonna go for the guy that's closest to me. I'm gonna walk up to him.
Around the pool.
Around
Yes.
the pool. I am not in the pool. I am
Very
nowhere near the
definitively.
blood. I am staring at that blood with a significant amount of distaste. Okay.
Rotating.
I don't care for looking at it either, in case you're wondering.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't care for looking at it either. Just because I'm part vampire doesn't mean I'm after blood.
But, well, I watched you, and when you recoiled, I knew it wasn't your blood.
They got bad blood. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So first attack is a nat
Now we
20.
got that.
Chart,
Yeah.
chart, chart, chart.
Chart.
So when you get an
Charting
N20,
the chart,
you get 2 options.
Just
Double
use this one.
damage or chart it. And chart can be interesting.
I guess.
We like
Alright.
charting.
It's been lucky so
But
far.
sometimes it's safer. to do
Ah,
double
2.
damage.
What type of damage is it?
It is slashing.
Slashing. You only got a 2.
My first roll is a
Like the damage is close to here.
Roll damage is normal, and the creature loses 1d6 hit points at the start of its next turn.
What?
Not bad.
That's not bad. I mean, it could be better, but
You could do it.
it could have been better. But that's
Okay.
all right. So that is 6.
You're hitting the middle one? Oh, yeah, you're hitting the
I'm in
first
that one right there. Don't I have the sword of? I hit it with my sword of life stealing because I rolled a nat 20. Don't I get? Doesn't he get an extra 10 minus 10 hit points, and I get a plus 10?
Is that what it says?
I think it's temporary hit points.
They are
Those-
temporary.
That would replace your 20 if you took them.
Where's your weapon?
Yeah, you already have 20 temporary. You can't
It's the
replace it. You know.
long sword of life stealing.
Yeah, it's the long sword of life stealing. It says negative 10 if
If
it's not a construct or undead, and I believe that's on a crit hit.
Yeah.
So it's
In order to take that, you had to lose your current 20 temporary. You replace
Distant
it with
strike
10.
wasn't
Okay, well-
a bonus
Hang on.
action, was it?
If that's
That's
worth it to you, yeah.
Distant strike.
The extra
Hang
negative
on,
10
I-
damage.
It wasn't a
might be-
bonus action. It was just an ability. Yeah.
I think so.
The wood strike distance.
The poof there. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I
Yeah,
didn't
it's
write
worth it to me for him
specifically
to take an extra 10
if it was a
damage.
bonus
I will
action.
replace
I
my
thought-
plus
Okay.
20 with a plus
Yeah,
10.
no.
All right, so 16 damage.
Clarification.
Yeah.
You're faster in
Yes.
finding clarification.
That's on the first hit.
So
Right?
you're at
Just-
now +2.
No, I'm not. I already took a hit.
Not bad.
With 8 damage.
Yeah, and so I just subtracted out the 2 that was left. Now I'm at plus 10. Um,
Oh,
I don't-
okay. No, you're right. I think that would be the correct way to do it.
okay. All right, so next hit is a 17.
That hits.
All right, that is just regular slashing damage. 4 more damage.
Okay.
And then the last one is a 13.
Miss.
Misses. Okay.
Swing and a miss.
Extra swing.
Alright, it is now their turn.
Seeing first.
Okay, I was the answer.
The Bulazao. See, the one in front of.
Are they medium or small?
Who's
They
that?
are medium. The one in front of Ares will try to attack Ares.
I'm
Distant strike.
Try maybe off your
Is it
sword,
a
right?
bonus action?
Let me live in my fantasy world.
You got it?
Does an 18 hit?
Suppose
Yeah.
I could have just asked for the bonus.
What kind of damage is it?
It
Yeah, I'll find
is
the book first.
piercing.
Okay.
No, it is not a bonus. It is part of my natural
13
attack.
piercing
Yeah.
damage.
Okay.
And you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't want to do this.
17.
You pass. Alright, next one
Simplify.
is going to, the one right behind him is going to move to flank. Yeah,
Flank how?
like right
In
behind
the
her.
blood.
Let's see. The blood doesn't affect them.
Okay, so behind.
Yeah.
Or to the side.
Is there power in the blood?
On behind. That way he gets advantage.
Child looking for stacks.
Does a 16 hit?
Nope.
Problem.
Okay.
It's a wing and a miss.
Next one is going to move toward Gypsy. We'll go in the far. Yeah, that one. Next to Gypsy.
Just forward.
Slowly approach. Slowly.
Yeah. It'll be so much fun. Gypsy does a 16 hit you.
That's good.
Yeah. Does it hit you? That's the number. It's 10.
If it hits
Take
the number,
13
or
piercing.
higher. Yeah.
And make a Constitution saving throw.
16. What do you mean? In the
No, they're talking. If it matches,
Or
or
higher.
it's higher, it hits you. It beats your armor and your ability to duck.
And since you used your bow lash, you're not holding your shield. Therefore, you're 18. 18 plus 2.
So armor
21.
doesn't reduce damage. It
Okay, save.
enhances.
Next one
Kind of
is next to him, Vic. Yes, so he moves up to no. Oh,
Vic
Vic's
is here.
behind. Okay, well, who's in front of Vic?
That's me.
Oh, well, he goes. Next one goes toward Androcast.
How many spaces can they travel?
They can travel 40 feet.
40 feet, yes.
Yeah, they got it.
Yeah, they have no problems.
Yeah.
No.
I can
Does
still
a 21 hit?
outrun them.
No. No. Yeah.
Yeah. 14 piercing and Constitution saving throw.
They also have a 20-foot long jump, so they could be launching themselves at us too.
19.
You pass.
Yeah.
True.
Last one.
What was the damage you said? 14?
Oh, yeah, 14.
Yeesh.
Since you haven't raged yet, yeah. Also
Yeah.
moves toward Androcast.
Here?
Yep.
Casually put it away from me.
Does an 18 hit Androcast?
You can have water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That is 13 piercing.
27.
You're good with the con. Alright, that is their turn. Next is Androcast.
For your con save.
Sweet. Rage.
Run
Oh.
off back con save.
26. Apparently, I got these good rolls for that. Let's see
Yeah,
if it'll actually
yeah.
work.
Let's see
for
if you actually
attacking.
hit. You got 2 targets in front
Yeah.
Rage.
Yeah. I rage.
Angry!
Don't forget to use
You're
your
not to range.
Angry bullhead.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Alright. 19 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, right in front of me.
Yes.
Okay.
19 hits.
6. 9, 13, 15
15
magical. 15 magical slashing. Alright, next attack. Doesn't hit.
Okay.
I can tell 11 doesn't hit.
No.
Not many things that does hit.
It's not many, no. Alright, next is Dr. Faust.
All right. School these things, shall we?
Do the voodoo.
I like that.
Do
I like that. I heard that all the way over here, and I like that. That made me smile.
So,
I am laughing maniacally between these two creatures.
About time the angry gnome is happy about something.
Cranky.
Thank you.
yes.
Use the right type.
I don't even have a
So-
name anymore. It's just cranky.
We got happy, we got
I'm
dog,
trying to
we
figure
got
out-
sleepy.
I got burning hands. Obviously, I can change the element of it, because that's what I do. So, what position will I be able to get into in order to
You're at
use
the
burning
back
hands?
of the group there.
Well, I mean, I can.
You'd
I can
have to
walk on
be
the ceiling.
probably here or here and pointing this way, I think. 'Cause
Yeah.
If you're here, you could spread out and you hit these two,
Those
maybe
three.
that one.
I think like get on the wall over here, since I can do that.
It's
would
in
I
a
be able
cone,
to-
right?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that hit allies too?
Yeah,
Just
that's
shoot
rub
them.
them
From
and
right
get
here?
down onto 'em.
From right
Yeah.
here.
They're in a
Well,
Uh,
who's in front
if
of
it
it?
spreads, what's the angle when it
Could I
spreads?
walk up to here? I walk up like up here, aiming down.
How much movement you got?
He's like Spider-Man. He can hang in
35 feet.
Stick the ceiling.
Okay, the ceilings are 10 feet tall.
Yeah.
Oh well, what's
Oh.
5? You get 2 of them.
Okay.
That's
I mean,
still better than one.
yeah.
Alright,
It is.
I think there's no
3d6
problem
damage.
with him getting 2. It's just a matter of which 2 does he hit.
But
But I think we're gonna go for these 2 right here.
probably these two. That way,
These
if
two?
it's when I'm getting killed, doubtful.
Advantage goes
then-
away.
Exactly.
so you're hitting 1 and 3?
The
So
purple
this
one.
one?
Yeah, yeah,
And this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
1 and 3.
Okay. So it's gonna be a dex save, DC 17. I'm going to make the element force. I will do that force.
Is this supposed to be knocking them prone?
No.
It's just burning.
Well, I have this specific thing to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Normally it's just fire. So
What's the save?
DC 17 dexterity.
That's a high save.
They both pass.
Okay. Still half on a save. These 3.
Oh, you did it.
11. So 5.
5 damage?
5 force damage.
Alright.
And I didn't say it was any higher than first, so let's do first level. All right.
Obviously, not fire damage.
No, it's force. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, don't do fire damage in time around here.
Yeah.
No, will not work.
Well, the hit is resist fire, but yeah, it would be silly.
Yeah.
Okay, moving right along.
Gypsy! Gypsy!
Okay.
Gypsy! This is a running gag. Gypsy!
Funny. Stop with the pressure. Okay. Bonus action. I choose.
Pikachu!
Probably the one that's right in front of you.
Hey, hang on. Shush up. Let her do her thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I choose that one. That one is my favorite. I mean, favored enemy.
Favorite. Yeah. Oh, my favorite enemy. Love him so much.
Okay,
The
so
way I show my love.
I
Yes.
can't stand it.
Yes. Maybe an axe blade.
yeah.
Be careful, Nathan.
What?
You show your love with
No.
an axe blade.
What?
He just.
No.
If you show your love with the fist and an axe blade, they said be careful. You get married.
I'm okay. I'm rolling.
Probably a good plan.
All she really needs is a ponytail holder. Really.
That huge
Oh
ponytail.
man, that is pathetic.
And a candle maker. Boy, if you married a candle
Permanent love.
maker.
What you do?
No, I didn't do that.
You didn't do that?
No.
You didn't? You have an
I
inspiration?
don't think a 14 hits.
Actually does.
14 does it.
Yes, just.
I don't have to use that. I love this.
Just for me.
Okay. 12, 12, 12. One of these dice is not like the other. 12 is one on both sides.
Nope. There you go.
The 20 has all those sides.
Yeah, but I know
And more.
which one
The D100 has even more.
Yeah.
6 and 5 is 11.
11 damage.
It is.
11.
Yes.
Hold up, not done.
Good math.
Plus my 2d8 force. 5, 10.
Oh, that's right. She got that upgrade.
Oh, and it's all force damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how much total?
6, 11, 21 force damage.
Wow.
Big hit.
That's a solid hit.
Yeah.
I heard the crunch bones there. It sounded good.
Is dead? Is dead yet? Is
No.
You're the first one to hit it.
Yeah.
Did that one.
Okay.
Attack again.
Poof, I'm here.
So far, you've attacked every odd-numbered one.
I'm here now.
You sure you want to do that?
Yes, I'm
That
not
puts you at
moving, I'm poofing.
That puts you at disadvantage.
Dude, let her poop.
You don't even have to poof to do
You're
that.
You're
You're
standing.
still in contact with the guy you were fighting.
Yeah.
I want to poop.
Let her poop.
Okay, fine. I'm not pooping. Just
Hit
hit him
the stick.
again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I'm not arguing
Hey,
poofing. That's just not a good place to poof to.
no.
What a move.
Don't poop there.
24 to hit.
24 hits. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Kill that
I
demon.
can't. Now that most of our
Mickey, say
players
something.
are not good.
15,
Oh,
15 silvered. I don't know if silver counts again.
It doesn't.
Okay, well, 15 slash.
okay.
They do not resist
Are
damage
you good?
of
Yeah.
regular weapons.
Oh, I love
Oh,
that.
yeah. I could use her next turn.
Thorby.
This point.
Hey,
It's not
concept.
dead.
Con save,
It's
yes.
2 hit points.
It's disgusting.
52.
Do I remember
No, I
Gypsy's
don't.
con save?
15.
I don't think I had you roll your con save.
What con save?
From the start of the turn.
No, I'm sure
Yeah.
I rolled really well the
Nah.
first time.
Nah.
15 work.
Yes.
Yeah, he forgot it doesn't count.
Don't do
Are you
that.
sure you want to do that?
Don't do that.
What?
You might as well just roll it.
You might as well.
That's disgusting.
What'd you get?
You're too excited for this.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Uh,
What'd you get? I'm so fun.
9.
9. Oh, you get to take.
You can say
David just
9 necrotic damage. 9.
He just wants to roll something.
It's fine.
I like how.
Lulu is not damaging us, okay?
All right.
It's not.
So
Lulu
since
is,
you want to roll stuff, I'll
narrating
just
the
use
story.
Spirit Guardians.
I need-
Okay, not like that.
What? 15 feet. How can I do this? 1, 2, 3. So if I move here,
Uh-huh.
that gets that one,
Uh-huh.
and then hang out with Faust, it gets that one.
Uh-huh.
All of them. DC 17 Wisdom. Spirit Guardians annoys Dio. I should just do a paladin.
Maybe we should start.
All but one thing.
Nice.
Window kissing.
All right. So they're at half movement. 22 necrotic damage and 11 to the one that feet. But he's still at half movement.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it takes more.
How do you
How
like
you
it?
got damage? How you letting necrotic damage? They don't.
Necrosis.
Necrotic. This is why we should have taken the motorcycle.
Nope.
I could have just zipped past all of them on the motorcycle.
All right. Take
Nope.
the little red bird one. The real.
This
yeah,
one?
No, the one beside that one.
The one I started?
Yep.
It has been finished.
For me with the steel.
Ah,
What'd you
they
do?
love their kill steals. Anyways.
Spirit Guardians.
Of course.
Yeah.
I hit them all.
What's the max number of times you can use that in a day?
Oh, it's a 3rd level spell, so I can cast it a 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th level and get more and more damage.
And how many times can you cast it?
Jelly boots.
It's a good question. How many times could I conceivably cast that in a day? 1,
There's
6.
so many of these things with your abilities. I'm like, do I even
Two
bother running
fifth.
the fighter? I just see you kill them.
5th.
I think that
3,
depends on if you
4.
want to move on to the next part of the story.
So
Yeah.
What do I be able to do with it?
Well, the other thing is, of course, how much damage do you want us to take?
conceivably 9 times in a day. And they
Okay,
last
you're
for a
back up.
minute.
It's such a overpowered skill.
You make another save. Constitution save every time. Constitution save. Big money, big money.
That con save could be a problem.
Mhm. Mhm.
Oh, because it could break your.
It would, yes.
Yeah.
And you don't. What's your constitution?
21.
+2.
You're good.
Nat
Or-
20.
No. that's pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Told you I like this set better.
All right. So,
It likes you,
what
you
do you
found
do?
your
What you gonna do?
What's it come for you?
You can. You are close enough that you could walk up to him and hit him with something melee if you've got a better melee ability.
2 daggers.
No.
Nope.
Try
You don't have
again.
a rapier?
But I do have a rapier.
Yes. You're a swordsman.
Yeah.
Please
That
don't
make
bring
you
out your
feel
little
like-
pointy sticks. Please don't attack with little pointy sticks when you have that.
Here, just repeat after me. My name
My name
is
is.
Diego Montoya.
My father.
He killed Victor the Third.
It's a rapier, yes.
Okay. You
Which
got
one?
move, right?
Yeah, he's
Which enemy?
chilling here. He could just
Move
move
up by
a
me.
little,
Uh-huh.
and that puts 2 and 3 in his range.
Yes.
And you're adjacent to allies, so you have sneak attack.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh.
Now you can choose to actually put the dagger in your other hand instead of the shield and use your bonus action to make a second attack that if your primary attack doesn't hit, you still get sneak attack. 2-weapon fighting rogue sometimes works.
Make that
But
happen.
then you don't have the +2 to your AC. So
Yeah, but
And
you
you don't add your strength bonus to the dagger. But you're adding 66, who cares?
well, it'd be strength. It would be dexterity.
Either way, you don't
How
add it
much
to the
math
dagger.
I had?
I
I'm
love
just
this.
rolling this for
great.
Yes!
Yeah.
Money
You would have
first.
really liked a rogue for numbers.
I looked into
9.
the rogue a little bit.
Plus.
9 plus 7, so 16.
That hits.
Yay!
One of them has like a
Damage.
blade or something.
A D8 plus 66.
Something like that.
D8
That
plus
was
66.
Here we go.
to play with.
plus 6 D6s.
Sneak attack is lovely. A D8 for.
When you roll it properly.
Roll it all together.
Yeah.
Is there at least a
One of
minorly
those is
magical
D8.
rapier?
It's that one. Yeah.
No.
He's 11th level.
David, you wanted to do that?
Plus
Plus
one.
rapier.
Sure.
Okay.
Add one
Plus
more to
one.
that.
You just add one.
Add 1 to all
Not
these
a
numbers.
dice. Yes.
Yeah.
Why-
That one
why are you
matters.
rolling so many?
Because you got a sneak
Sneak
attack.
attack.
Sneak attack.
Which-
Yeah, it's 66 to his first hit of the turn.
You
Now, you know what's sick?
32.
If we can get him to get an attack
the
on someone
D8.
else's turn, it's a good.
matched very well. I would have been counting for like 3 minutes.
And you also have the D8.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Where's everyone else? No. With the
And you
D8.
added the dex and the +1 and everything?
Add your dex modifier.
Oh, shoot. No, I didn't have +1. So, what did I say it was? 32, so 33.
What is one more than that?
He's saying you have a +1 rapier now, so that's the +1, and then plus your dex modifier.
What's my dex?
32. I count 32 then.
Yeah, +1 is 33.
Plus,
Dex modifier.
no, right here it says plus 40.
It should be next to the weapons. It's
32,
easier to have total.
35,
Yeah.
How much you add to
36.
the
38
damage?
plus 3.
36.
Yeah.
36 altogether.
36. Alright.
Change that +3 after the rapier to a +4.
Yeah.
And then the +7 to a +8.
Yes.
That's
He's
a
made it a
+1 to
magic
both
rapier.
attacks.
It's magical now.
Surprise!
Yay!
You do natural damage.
And now,
There's a lot of creatures that are resistant to like slashing and piercing damage. So if it's a magical, then they're not typically
He pities us and gives us magic stuff.
they're not typically resistant to magical damage. Therefore, you can do the whole amount of damage.
next rule of playing a rogue. You must know your action economy. That was your primary action. You have a bonus action. This is again, repeat after me. Bonus action, disengage.
Bonus action. Disengage.
Now just walk away. They don't attack you. You disengage.
What about his
Yes.
second attack?
He
Well,
doesn't have
that
one.
leaves him next to someone. This doesn't. He
He
has
doesn't
like
need you next to
Okay.
him.
much
He
less.
has a
Move
little
in,
stuff.
attack, move out.
Right,
Move
right,
in,
but
attack, move out.
Like when I
Self-preservation.
attack, I get 2 attacks on my action.
Rogues
Because-
only have 1 attack.
Oh, I did not
So
know
bonus
that.
action
Okay.
is great.
That's what I
for
was
self-preservation.
confirming.
That's
Yeah,
why they
yeah.
have that sneak attack to make it really.
And the bonus attack option of like if you miss with your main, you still get the something.
Yes.
You still get something in there. Okay.
And when you get hit, reaction, evasion.
Yep. Well, for the dexterity saves, uncanny dodge.
Uncanny
for
dodge,
attacks.
yes.
I did read that out to him.
Absorb
Alright,
it.
so,
Good
Ares.
boss.
Ares.
Like 25 for my con save.
Okay, we're good. Which one you hitting? Up front or behind?
Still the guy in front of me.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, dang it. That first attack does not hit.
Oh, we should have backed the one behind you. You would have had advantage.
Well, this
Actually, you still could. You switch targets.
no, I'm fine. 19 on this guy.
That hits.
That's a crit. Or
Yeah.
wait, no.
No, that's not a. That's a dirty
Okay,
19.
dirty 19.
Very
You
unnatural.
got me really excited.
Sorry.
Where is my?
It's not
Our
covered
class
in
gets a
dirt.
crit on 19 and 20s.
Naturally roll. Like
4
without
damage
some
on that hit.
Okay.
Non-magical, flashing.
Oh.
By the way, on a crit, you reroll all the dice.
Okay. And
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
my third attack.
What?
My third attack did not hit.
Okay. Next is their turn.
Rogues are mad.
Alright.
Yes, they are.
First one on Ares with advantage. Natural 20.
Ooh.
Spirit shield.
How does you double damage?
Spirit shield. Reduce that by 2d6. Do I need to roll that 2d6?
Yeah.
I forget to do that.
We're just gonna say 12.
Ooh.
Well,
-4 off that.
Okay. So still a unnatural 20.
Okay.
Well, the -4 was on the damage.
Oh, the damage roll?
Yeah.
so you still get the critical.
Oh, I still get the double.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
happy now. He's like,
Okay, good.
wait, if there was something that could like, no, your attack roll actually
Reduce
does
crits.
this.
There are
Silvery
ways.
barbs.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get disadvantage, I get advantage. Have fun. It's a reaction spell.
Wow.
Wow. First level. Cast it all down.
You reduced it by 4?
Yeah.
After that, it's only 2 piercing damage.
And it is now.
One.
Ow.
What?
Was that
Wow.
Raging.
a
All
Thor?
right, 1.
Oh, is it hitting me?
No, I'm hitting Ares.
No. It's
Oh,
it's-
okay.
No. It's
2 damage.
Why?
Because we're
Because I'm heavy armor.
Heavy armor now.
Still make a con saving throw.
You're done.
That's a new one.
Please pass.
That was I only crit.
13.
0
I
damage.
rolled double damage. I rolled 1, 2d12.
it's impossible.
That's new.
13. 13 on the con save.
13 is just enough.
Wow.
Sorry, I was too busy getting tickled.
Other guy, attacking with advantage. He gets another 20. He does.
Should have.
Weighted dice. I'm calling weighted dice behind that screen.
Are you able to spirit shield the second time or
No.
No.
This time,
That would have been epic though.
I need to remember to use that more often.
18
Now you do.
piercing
no?
and another con save.
It's like the only one. I think that when I get maybe 13 or 15 or something like that, like the particular specialization of barbarian has like no good
Pass
benefits
15.
except for that.
Alright. Next one is going to attack. I guess Andercast.
Okay.
Yeah. See how that goes.
Still feeling
And this.
angry?
Next one, also Andercast.
So angry?
Oh yeah.
And miss.
Not that it matters
We're
apparently.
just laughing. I'm like, why are you laughing? I thought you were angry. Quick, the barbarian
It's
is
a
finding
maniacal
humor in this.
Yeah.
Yes, get your
Yeah,
revenge.
something like that.
Just sure, why not?
And
Right on.
hit something hard.
22 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. 6. 5 is 11 plus 6 is 17 damage.
Which one are you hitting?
Oh, good question. The one right in front of me.
A little.
The little
Little
bird-like one?
All right, take him out.
That's all.
All right, I'm going to hit the
Pretty much
guy
take it.
next to it. Next.
He's fine.
23.
You can certainly hit.
I'm like, what? Oh, yes, yes. 6. 5, another.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
my
Another
bad.
17 damage.
Yeah, they
Last one's
started
supposed to be
trying.
17.
Oh yeah, they
17.
did.
Yeah.
And you didn't declare it. Do you want to declare it?
Let him roll first.
Okay.
Another 17 damage.
Another
Oh
17
yeah, your
damage.
guardian.
All right,
Yeah.
take him out.
Still around,
Since
aren't
whenever they start their turn in
they?
my
Yeah.
aura.
So feasibly you beating
Wait,
the
were you hitting
horse here.
Silver?
Yeah.
Nope, purple guy. We got these two.
How are you hitting?
I'm actually where Faust is too.
Oh,
You're on top of the ceiling.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm on the ceiling. He's on the ground. So
Yeah. So, go ahead.
This
Did
is
the save
funny,
two survivors make a save?
Yes.
They both pass.
That's good for
Is
them.
it dripping blood?
Right page, right page.
fortunately, it's a 10-foot ceiling. So he's 3 foot, I'm 3 foot. So we don't reach. Okay.
Hey, they only
I'll pick
take
him up.
what, half of 17, so 8.
8. All right. Well,
8.5.
That guy
the
in front of me is
purple
still,
one is
down.
going. What? Whichever. Yeah.
the guy in front of me is still up.
No, the guy in front of you is dead. The one behind is still up.
Yeah, I
Purple
figured
one.
the one behind me is still up. Can you turn me around?
Humanis.
No, he'll be dead first.
Doing.
No,
I got you.
Thank you. I don't care if
I got
somebody else
you.
is gonna. I face my enemies on while watching them.
She's not like
Okay.
die. Woo.
I am not on my feet. Like,
You're actually stupid.
Okay.
With your height?
Dr. Faust.
Okay.
One left.
Not fair. I'm gonna get another hit.
Burning hands.
Kill him. Draw blood.
Magic
We all
missile.
need blood.
You got 2 hits.
Fireball
You be
with
quiet.
cold damage.
Technically, I did too, but that's only because it's both in my. Stop that. That's
All right.
contagious.
Indeed. I've noticed that when I hit, I typically hit pretty hard. But I don't have as big of a range.
That's Faust.
So,
Yes. Yes. I'll toll the dead on him. Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
DC
let's
17.
see.
It's been quiet.
You could
He
go
fails.
2d6
Cool,
instead
3d12.
of a 1d12.
I do to benefit from the
10.
5
11,
2 and
21.
11. So 1, 2, 3
9, so
roll
30.
typically
Right.
higher.
Okay.
Necrotic damage.
Okay.
So like the lowest.
You got great weapon master? Is it feat?
I think so.
Does anybody need any quick healing?
I haven't taken it.
Need? No.
No.
Could you? Yes.
That is the point of the road. You have figured it out.
22 damage over
Gypsy.
here out of 92. I'm pretty good.
Okay.
I took
Wait, I get to hit?
27 damage out of 135.
I could have cast healing
Oh
word.
yeah, I need to make his constitution save.
Okay.
Yeah,
was
Mr.
fine,
Starlight.
What is
So wait,
Three,
the dude's
uh,
alive.
11.
You take 4
No, that's not
necrotic
what I'm
damage.
thinking of.
Okay.
Was it?
Gypsy.
I get-
Constitution save.
I just looked.
There you go. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're fine. It's the second one.
10.
You take 3 necrotic damage. Gypsy. Gypsy. Gypsy.
First one's really nice though.
Mm-hmm.
Twitches.
What do you make?
It's worth losing a ASI for it.
I'm gonna go
And if
ahead
you
and
reckless
decide
attack, who
I
cares
killed
about
my
the negative
favorite.
code?
enemy, so this is my new favorite enemy, and I think I'm gonna go after him.
Okay.
Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
split.
You're gonna go through the pool?
In combination with
I'm
that,
gonna do that.
No, you
Probably.
cannot.
But I mean, I think times where I roll
One,
advantage.
two,
Mhm.
three.
So it's
He's
like
little.
that's
Can I
not
share
putting me-
space? He's kind
Yeah,
of
I'm not
actually.
in that space.
Yeah,
I'm in Faust's space.
yeah. See, I didn't touch the pool.
Okay.
I'm not doing that.
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
doing that.
Nobody wants to?
If
Maybe
he
after
doesn't
the
want
fight.
the blood, I don't
After
want
the
the blood.
fight.
After the fight, we will ask questions.
Sure you will.
19 to hit.
That is.
Then I see the punch.
Yeah. Okay. What am I rolling
So
again?
if you're like, oh, nope, 19 didn't hit. Ah, no, no, no.
One of
And
these.
No, before you actually
That
roll.
was-
Before you make a melee attack,
That's
you can choose to
pathetic.
take a
Yeah, you have to decide before you roll.
wait,
Six.
But if your first attack didn't hit the 19, you probably shouldn't be doing it.
So reckless attack for 1 turn, you have advantage on melee weapon attacks. However,
13,
attacks on you have advantage.
14
That
more
makes the
stamina.
rest of your turn work.
He's down.
Till
Yeah.
your next turn.
Down or dead?
Dead.
I like that better. It's clarified.
Yes,
You say down and like 2 minutes later,
That
he gets back
Is
up like
what
a.
your resistance from raging lost.
Alright.
So
No.
you get hit more often
Yeah.
if they do less state. That is what.
You got 2 turns.
I'm asking Lulu what's up with the blood in the middle.
And there was a corpse in there?
I,
And a
I
corpse
find
in
that
there.
I'm still taking a lot of
So
damage.
I'm asking-
Now can we do
So-
perception check on my corpse?
Well,
Sure.
I'm asking Lulu too. What does she know anything
I don't
about
know.
this pool of blood?
let's see.
As if she doesn't, then I'm gonna look at Faust and be like, figure something out.
I got a 20 on perception.
I do like having pretty static and like consistent.
I'm going to wait till you ask me to roll something.
By the way, are you looting
I asked
bodies?
if I could do a perception.
Sure.
Is there
All
anything
right,
to
roll
take?
perception.
I did. I said I got a 20 on him.
20, okay. You see a hag in the pool.
A hag.
Yes.
Okay. It's a
Is she
hag.
dead?
Yes.
It was defined as a corpse.
Can we fish her out and take anything from the body?
What do you have to fish her out with?
Well, first of all, can we figure out what the pool of blood is before we start sticking stuff into it?
Anyone
If you
want?
give me 10 minutes, I can cast Unseen Servant, and we can have the servant pull it out.
Mage hand? Can we have mage hand?
It would be up 10 pounds from Mage Hand.
The hag weighs a lot more than 10.
It's floating.
Okay, but
5 pounds, even less than. Okay.
before
It's
you cast
floating.
that
How much
Faust,
weight is it to pull something floating up?
What's
It's
weird about the blood?
bloating.
What?
It's bloated.
Bloated. Bloated corpse.
Yeah, I guess both floating and bloated.
what do we know about this blood? Somebody tell me about this blood. Either you tell me or Lulu tells me.
Is there power in the blood? What's going on? Is it a religion check, arcana check? Nature?
Yes,
Medicine.
there is religion check.
Arcana check.
Okay.
So religion check would be pretty fun.
Now, I got a new thing for this too.
You got a 0.
You have a thing for this?
Yeah. I got a cantrip called Exceptional Wit. Touch a willing creature, myself. Once before the spell ends, add a d6 to an intelligence check.
Good lord. You want to
Did
know
you
what
just say
this
you're
is blood?
touching yourself?
He touched himself.
And he's smarter for it.
Jeez.
I don't think that's how it works.
So 16
Yes.
plus 13
Yes.
plus 6.
Yes.
Well, he's willing. He's not doing it against his own. But
Right.
That's 35 total.
Thank you.
You believe if you fail the save when touching the pool, you would gain the flaw, I am cruel and uncaring toward others for the next 8 hours. You would need a dispel evil and good spell or similar magic to remove that flaw.
Okay.
Do not touch that. No, your other characters have proven you should definitely not touch that.
I'm really sorry. I didn't have a spell darkness except for 20.
Uh-huh. The spell of darkness?
No. When you went and
Oh,
gave
the
your
spell of darkness.
Yes.
What happens if we touch the pool?
Darkness
What
or
if-
blindness when you know.
If we are touching something
Yeah.
inorganic that is touching the pool, will we still
Oh.
receive the same effect?
I get it now.
It is a person touching the pool.
Oh, that's fun.
So, and then
You're
yeah,
pulling
I
off
guess
the old wives' tale.
Yes.
If you had a hook or something, you could drag the hag
Well,
out, I guess.
Give me 10 minutes, I can cast Unseen Servant, and we have the Unseen Servant pull it out.
Okay.
well, I think you say, do we have a hook or do
I've
we?
got rope and I could attach it to a javelin and just bunker and
I don't know, I might dodge it.
It might dodge. Do you want to do that first?
Unseen servant pulls her out.
Yay!
bunker.
For the win.
You find a belt pouch containing a diamond.
Worth it.
And all that.
Worth how much?
It'll be an appraisal check on the diamond.
Enough for
Nature?
Nature.
It's a material.
All right. Nature
So
check.
you're the one that pulled it out. And you're probably the one sifting through it. I'm just taking you on.
check it out, check it out, check it out, check it out, check it
By
out.
the way, is there anything that we can get from the demons?
Oh, disappointing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 18.
It is worth 5,000 gold.
Whoa!
You're not.
And you find a small flask of water.
Water.
Make an Arcana check.
You said 5,000 gold?
5,000 gold.
And
And then do an Arcana check on that water. Is it blue water?
No, he's the arcana guy.
yeah.
If it
For
has
everything.
anything to do with intelligence or Arcana or anything.
34.
Now you roll high.
You're supposed to roll between. You're rolling a d20, so you know it's
Anyways,
34.
it is water from the river Styx. The flask magically preserves the water.
What does the water from River Styx do?
Let's see. For effects of water, it's
Does that make you forget or something?
Apparently we drink it. We forgot.
I thought the river Styx was on fire.
I thought it was lava, yeah.
Yeah. Because
Better
we had
know
to,
what
we had
it's
to,
Is
we
it a
had
light
to,
source then?
remember we had to dam it up to cross.
Well, no, we had to
What is
dam
this,
it up
light
to...
of material?
Simply tasting or touching its waters can shatter a creature's intellect and personality, as well as strip away its memories.
So it's just water to you.
Thirsty. And who are you people?
Certain beings are immune to the river's effects, but most creatures have no defense against it.
So a form
Creature
of
that
holy
drinks
water.
is targeted by this feeble mind spell. Must repeat the saving throw whenever it starts to turn in the river until it fails to save. A feeble-minded creature can drink from the Styx and swim in its waters without suffering any additional deleterious effects.
See? It's hot down here.
Remains under the spell's effect for 30 consecutive days. If you fail the saving throw and you keep repeating it, the effect becomes permanent, no save. Creature loses all its memories, becoming a near mindless shell of its former self. At that point, nothing short of a wish spell or divine intervention can undo the effect.
So McDonald's boy.
I have divine intervention.
But you won't remember to use it.
He's the one drinking.
Normally, water taken out from the river Styx loses its potency after 24 hours, but this particular container maintains it, as long as it maintains in this container.
Okay.
See?
Well,
Loot the
presumably-
bodies.
And presumably
Loot the
once
bodies.
it's ingested. I mean, it's got to last after that. You open the cork, okay, now it's gone.
That's a
What is that?
powerful weapon on some big boss creature someday.
Right, I want to
That'd
enter
be the
the
one
next
that-
chamber,
What?
the next section.
The next further down.
Oh,
Yeah.
was, there,
Roll some
I love that.
was there anything on the demons?
God,
You know,
Okay.
that's crazy.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
guess.
they just attacked with their tails, so they didn't have to.
Okay, so we're going
One of these days, we're gonna be immune to necrotic.
big guys first, little guys first. Group decision.
No.
Yeah, it's fine.
Which I offer two options.
No. Big guys first.
I walk
You
in
guys
the
first.
ceiling above you.
Does anyone need any type of healing?
Tell me when to
You're
stop.
I
Boss.
don't need, but I could use
Boss
it.
guy. DM. Tell me when to stop.
that's the entrance.
Might be better
Here?
to wait.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay. Let me adjust.
Blood streams down from a gaping wound in the ceiling, filling a large pool that covers the floor of this chamber. A hunk of scab floats in the blood.
We didn't step in it, right?
Well, just the blood over here, right? The big wall. Yeah. Okay.
Convenient.
A hunk of scab floats in it?
Yes.
But-
Like the material that makes up this chamber.
Okay.
Uh,
Is there anything on the end, on the, to the side or the end of the pool? Or beyond the pool?
roll
Dead
first.
end into a blood pool? Seems to be what
We
you
just
found.
dead ended.
Is it a Deadpool?
So we just dead ended into a pool.
Yes.
Okay.
And
know that
there's
Mage
blood
Hand did
dripping
10
from the
minutes.
ceiling.
Yeah, well, let's turn around and head back.
Sounds good to me.
Turn around and head back.
Oh, well, okay. Can I have the unseen servant maybe walk around in there, See if there's anything in there. You want me to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
Anything?
Can I
Maybe
just roll a
move the scab.
perception check for
Maybe
good
anything.
measure?
for what?
Yeah.
Sure.
that's what I'm saying,
Hiding.
Yeah.
Because, I can actually do some
But do you want to?
perception. 22.
Blood. Blood everywhere.
Ooh, and Scab.
Blood.
What'd you roll?
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did the unseen
That's a
servant find
bloody
anything in there?
22.
Did the unseen servant find anything? in
Blood.
there? Okay.
Are we gonna have any kind of things pop out at us on our way back, or can I just restart us at the?
Well, let's start walking and find out.
Well,
We're walking back.
We're walking. We're walking. Just keep going.
Make a perception check.
Again?
see, I barely touched. I knew. Who? People in front or everybody?
Who do?
Oh, just
16.
nothing seems out of the ordinary.
Seems out of the ordinary. Seems.
Math,
Great.
math. 26.
Is he just messing with us? Or?
26, huh?
26.
Nothing seems out of the ordinary.
You hear the sound of like claws along the walls.
Is it invisible? Is it within 10 feet of us?
That's right. You heard the
Because I can see invisible things 10
Can I
feet
track the sound? I also get advantage to track it if it's a fiend.
Alright, survival check.
levels and it makes
Just
it-
tell me to address a spell to whom it may concern.
Okay, that's pretty pathetic. Yeah.
It seems to be
15.
at a distance and moving away from you.
Does it seem like it was on the inside of the flesh or the outside of the flesh?
You have to ask
Inside.
her.
Inside. Okay. In with us.
Does anyone have the ability to
Oh.
light this hall up with some serious damage out in front of us? Something is running from us.
Lulu.
Shove you up front.
I think you find
Everyone
better.
back up.
Fireball!
Most everything's immune to fire.
At what
Not
level?
necessarily
No,
immune.
resistant
Resist-
fire.
Oh, well, it's not me. It's our friend.
Oh, friend.
Do
Friend.
you even know what that is?
Oh, by the way,
Anyone?
his shield is possessed.
It's friend. What else do I need to know?
It's
Do you guys, I mean, now that you guys are kind of on the same wavelength, are you guys doing some evil conniving over there?
Kind of been ignoring him.
I forgot. Isn't he evil now?
Yes, I'm chaotic evil.
I forgot he was evil.
But it's a
He's
DC
been
21
lawful
dex
good
save.
for so long.
He was like a goody two shoes, and yeah,
Very annoying.
Very.
I know. He's so much easier to get along with now.
Yes.
Now we have another good one. I
What
love
is it?
that. I just hear his
DC
claws, and
21.
I'm just like something
Lawful
like
good?
neutral.
Neutral good? Interesting for a rogue.
Yes.
20-foot radius.
Lawful good would be really weird for a rogue.
Okay, well, they do resist fire,
Again, you
but
swap
you
my
pass.
so
Okay.
So,
That's true.
2 take a quarter and whatever else gets half?
Yeah.
Okay. It's 32 for full. So, whatever else gets 16,
16
and
and 8.
2 get 8.
Great. I guess they are no longer invisible. There are 3 giant red apes in the room, in pain.
You sure they're not purple?
They're red.
Are they in, what
They
room
got
are
burnt.
Because
They're
we're in a hallway. Are they in the hallway with
Maybe they
us
were
or in
breaking.
They're in the pool room.
Oh,
That
behind
pool?
us?
the big pool.
Yes.
The big pool.
They were waiting there for you. And then you walked away.
So we're not gonna go walk
I'm trying to think of what situation we would have pissed them off normally.
All right.
Who jumps into the pool?
So,
Wait,
are we doing
didn't you
this or are
think
we
of
saying
it?
I
it's
said
fun?
it in there. Yeah. They didn't react to unseen servant.
No.
Hold on. They're just apes?
Well, no, they look like apes.
They look like apes.
Oh,
They're
okay.
fiends.
I'm like, how are apes like invisible and all of that? Like, yeah, I was gonna say.
Are we rolling initiative?
Um,
Are they
I don't know, we
cowering
gotta
in
make this
fear?
faster. We don't play it often enough. You know, we gotta make things move. So, you know, we can just say that they were trying to hide.
They're cowering in fear. We move on.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, this isn't worth it.
You want to intimidate them and see?
Or
if they have
we could
anything
just
they're
say
protecting?
he killed them.
Ooh, I'll intimidate.
No.
I want,
Okay.
I want to intimidate. I'll intimidate real quick and see if they can tell me what they're hiding.
Instead of trying to intimidate King Kong, At your size?
I still want to roll.
I love this.
Oh, I got a thing for this too.
Yeah, can you give me the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So along with my intelligence one, I also went with not that one. Allure. Touch your back. You get a D6 for a charisma check.
All right. So add a D6.
She really wants to make.
I think the fireball gave you guidance. Add a D4.
That's good because I'm gonna need all of it.
Oh, what you roll?
I rolled a 6.
Do it again. Yes.
All right, now it's a 12.
She's not
Because
done
wait,
rolling.
that puts it up at 16.
Yeah, but that's not enough.
You want me to re-roll again?
I want to see Faust levels out of this. Do it again.
All right, that's a 19.
Okay, I'll settle for that.
Plus the 4 is 23. 25. 29.
Spouse levels.
What are you guys doing?
All three of them just burrow into the walls.
Okay.
That's different.
Do they poop themselves first?
Was there some the falling sounds as water escapes their body?
Yeah, I'm just saying, at this point, no, it's like a fleshy wall that they can
I'm
climb
talking
on.
about the
and-
races.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They say they speak. What do they speak? They speak Abyssal. You know Abyssal?
I don't know,
Okay.
but did they say anything as they were scrambling?
No.
Okay, just I'm curious. What's the challenge rating? 5?
5, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, moving on.
All
Moving
right,
on.
now we
Yeah.
can move on. Thank you. I really
You're welcome.
appreciate
It was still fun. It was still fun to do.
I'm gonna have to pass these to you.
Oh, yes.
This is
I have
the
sure
fireball
some
down the
yards.
hallway.
Yours, yes. Not Lulu. No.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
All right, and then moving forward in
To be fair, we are bringing on a new player,
Did we-
so combat's gonna be a little slow.
Blame the new.
do we want to check out this little side path, left to right?
No.
It's a
What
giant
are
hole.
the?
I'm having a hard time even figuring out, according to this map, what that is supposed to be. I can just move you on to
Oh
the...
look,
the
there's
next
a
map.
hole.
Yeah,
Moving
let's-
on.
Let's just move on to the next
The
one.
holes will get you to the next map.
Oh,
Yeah.
and look, there's a hole. Whee! Follow
Can someone
me.
slip and fall?
Can we do the feather fall for us to get down?
Yes, we can. We did it.
Hello, Cave Gin TV.
Cave,
Cave gin? Like a cave genie?
cave gin like the drink and TV. Cave gin
Oh.
TV. I have no idea if that was intentionally for the drink. Is it for the drink?
All right.
Or-
Let's see.
or it's
Which
a caved-in
hole do
TV.
you end up in?
You say it quickly. Caved in TV,
Hello, cave gin.
3D.
You say it fast enough. It sounds like-
Cavig in TV.
Havoc.
Could be Cavig.
If you say it
Could
fast
be.
enough, it kind of sounds like Cajun. Cajun.
They followed.
Oh,
Cool.
excellent.
Yeah.
Anyways, trying to figure out where you've ended up now, because
Well,
One
there's
of
I'm
those
gonna go to the
rolls,
bathroom
probably.
Or
Or
no.
3.
one of
either
those
there
three-
or there that
Oh.
kind of look like fallopian tubes.
Oh yeah, because this would have been. This
Yes,
would line
yes.
up. Where we're at. So we'll
Yes.
just say we're right here.
the bottom one, or
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh look, there's a skeleton. Loot. Is there anything in the skeleton loot? Right there.
There's bones. Dim bones.
Is there any
dim
loot?
bones,
I
dim
got-
bones.
And anything I can take
I
from?
can just send the unseen servant.
It's right in front of me.
Yes, but if something were to happen, would it be better for the unseen servant to
Yeah,
experience the
that's
comfort?
true. Unseen servant takes a look, rummages through the bones.
Yes.
Does it find anything?
Dust it off. You know.
Presents it to thy king of loot.
And you're like,
Without
"Yeah,
speaking.
let's take that." I'm just so excited we're actually. Are we still in the scab? Have we not actually made it into the citadel
Oh,
You're
yet?
still in the scab.
4 of our party can make it into this room.
And we need to get into this.
The
citadel.
world is still generating. We have to wait.
See, that's the problem. I'm trying to look at these descriptions to try to see.
Oh, the draw distance of this place.
Were you not expecting us to get this far tonight?
No, it's not that. It's just a matter of
Where on the
where on the map.
descriptions?
The map is not the same. The map is a slice.
Well,
The map is a vertical slice. You're seeing the hole you fell down. I'm trying
Yeah.
to figure out which cavern that ended up in because this is horizontal where you're standing, and this is like
can I,
top down. Top down. What part of this
Okay.
map matches with that? I'm
That's
thinking
right.
this section, but then the descriptions match what's on the map.
yeah.
So I'm
Is
trying to
there,
find.
is there an update to the book online?
I mean, you figure this like land formation right there is fairly unique in
Yeah.
shape. And
I
that's
think
the
it
only
might be
page.
like this section over here.
That's the only page.
That's the only page.
Yeah.
It's the side view of the scab. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you're in room.
What?
Progress.
Hordes of hellish flies buzz around this dark chamber, which is strewn with mutilated devil corpses, gnawed bones. A hole in the floor reveals another dark cavern below this one.
Are these flies?
There's no hole in the floor over
Or
there.
are they just gonna leave this one?
Those are over there.
There's over there, over there, over there.
Going through a hole? I don't know.
Oh,
And David cleaned it.
I noticed.
Yes. You're welcome.
I forgot the Lysol wipes.
Anyways, close examination of mutilated corpses reveals.
Mutilated corpses.
What did you see? Roll, Faust, roll.
Roll,
What did
Faust.
you find?
Was it perception or
Yeah.
investigation?
Investigation.
Good. I'm slightly better at that one. Oh no, that's the only one I'm not proficient in. So 7.
7.
Can I look?
Sure.
Perception?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got a 10 on perception.
Yes, you do.
Nah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm an expert.
27.
Wow. 3 bearded devils, 2 barbed devils, and a bone devil.
And a
All
partridge
the corpses.
in a
All the corpses are torn to pieces and in some cases partially eaten.
Oh, that was
Oh
a,
boy.
I've already studied all these, so I'm good.
that was an Evelyn mom.
Can I nature check the teeth marks?
Well, in that case, can I nature this?
I'm not going to be able to give you an
Yeah.
answer to what ate them, so
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Fine. Fair enough. There's going to be something bigger and badder.
You want to be aware of what the bigger and better is.
I mean, normally at this point you'd be fighting swarms of insects, but you can easily take care of swarms of insects, so I really don't care.
Spirit Guardian, activate!
Yeah, there's a lot of things where it's like,
Form up! Bug Zapper!
if these things had any challenge to you at this point, there would be,
At that point, it's just trying to whittle away our health and
yeah,
And spells.
and
Yeah.
spells. Yeah.
yeah. There's
Yep.
bigger things for that. It's much better.
Where do we go from here?
Good question. Let's see. Well, gonna say there are 2 more primary sections here, and then you can fall down again, I guess.
Can I track whatever ate them?
See, the problem too is that there's also sections that are like, cut off. As
So
you
then
can
how
tell
would you
here.
ever access that?
Yeah, how are you supposed to access these corners? They're not on the map.
Can we find the most direct route to the Citadel? Can we roll to find the direct route to the Citadel? She tried the direct route to the Citadel.
Lulu is trying to lead you, but
That explains it all, apparently.
I'm going.
Lulu, you better, because I'm starting to get cranky
We're
again.
getting close. I swear we are.
I was happy a moment ago. Don't ruin this for me.
So we want to do an insight check on Lulu?
Can y'all just camp out? I turn ethereal and we say I find the
And,
quickest
we
route and
sharpen the
go
sword.
straight to there and we
That
just
works.
arrive there. And skip this.
It's up to you.
Let's
I mean,
kill some things.
It's up to you. I mean,
There are other things to kill and other things to
oh,
find.
I love killing.
Let's kill and find.
Kill and find.
No.
Yes.
Kill around and
Kill
find
and
out.
find.
Kill and find. No, 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 no.
We're
Kill
gonna
and find.
we're gonna kill around and find out.
You never know what fun things we can find. Like
Yeah, like blood and scab.
hellish holy water? River of Styx?
We did find
It's
that.
not really holy water, but it kind of is like
Okay,
holy
well,
water.
where can we go from here?
Unholy one.
Forward?
Yeah, actually. Yeah.
Okay, alright. Can I try to help you with a thing? It's going to cost, well, it's the ritual, so I should be able to cast it without using the spell slot. Extract knowledge. By
From
touching
the
a recently
cracks.
deceased corpse, like one of those demons we just saw dead, yeah, you can gain one specific bit of knowledge from it that was known by the creature in life. You must form it in a question in your mind as part of the casting of the spell. If the corpse has an answer to your question, it reveals the information to you telepathically. It's always brief, no more than a sentence. Very specific and framed question. It does not matter whether or not they are a friend or enemy. They are compelled to answer.
I don't think that's gonna help.
It would answer, help of
Where you are,
Where's-
what's going on.
where to settle, how, get to settle quicker.
I mean,
If our
One
DM
sentence,
doesn't know where
keep
we are,
going,
it doesn't
is
know
what
where
we
we are.
I think we'll just hear
Wow.
keep going.
I don't mean that negatively. I'm just.
no, you gotta understand, this is
I do.
unnecessarily complicated.
I believe you. I have
If they just
no
put the maps
problems
the way they
believing
do
you.
here.
The
Great,
same
understanding.
So how about we do this then?
formal
We just-
sent in Avernus.
You just pick some stuff.
Yeah.
You don't have to match the map.
Yeah.
We do it.
Yeah.
And then the next time, or
Yeah.
when you're ready, we're like, and you went down the hole and we're there.
Exactly.
I love it.
Let's
Alright.
do it.
Let's
All
do
right,
it.
so
Two more
Next
things.
room.
All right.
The floor of this
Sure,
dark
Luke.
fist is strewn with bones and dotted with weeping sores.
Delicious.
Sallow niches gouge into the scabby walls, hold an assortment of stoppered flats,
Mm.
polished black orbs, humanoid skulls, and other curios.
Curio sounds
Black
curious.
words.
You better be doing some checking here, pal.
The
kinda
tunnel
wanna
leading to this
touch one.
cave narrows to a height of 2 feet.
Well, that's got to be this.
2
Yes.
feet.
Where?
I'm not sure my butt can get through.
True. Can I inspect these curio?
I
You
can't
can
put
just,
it
like,
sideways to get through.
Push the fleshy,
Um,
and then
I'm
Does anyone has a detect magic spell?
I'm gonna do a perception.
I have detect magic.
Why haven't you used it?
I have dispel magic.
Let me detect first.
Okay.
By the way, I did a 22 on perception. I have dark vision and I have blind sighting. So
Hmm.
do
What
I?
she's trying to say is, I see everything.
And I just
But you don't understand. If I let him have access to my water bottle, he'll drink the whole thing.
if I was that thirsty, I would go grab mine.
What does she see?
I don't trust
A collection of poisons in 6 small stoppered tubes, each made from human finger bones.
you. Well, that's lovely.
Loot.
Hold on, there's poison in fingers.
There is poison made from finger bones. I don't know
Well,
what
no,
that means.
the finger bone is just the stopper for the bottle.
That's even worse. I don't know.
Each flask holds a single dose of a different kind of poison.
Each of these flasks hold a dose of a single different poison.
That's you.
Give him to the road.
That was my first
Yeah.
A character with a poisoner's kit can use it to make tiny samples of each poison for analysis.
Don't know,
You know,
don't
poisonous
care.
kid?
I was looking more for any danger.
Just say 6 vials of poison.
Faust,
Right,
taste it and see what they are.
6.0.
Aren't you undead?
6.
No, not
Your detect-
vials
your
of
detect
poison.
magic?
Which way you ask detect magic? Yes.
Okay, you find 6 magic items
We'll
in the
have to ask
niches,
Matt what we can
including
do
a
with
black sash made of stitched flesh, a
That's-
lustrous black gem shaped like a human baby's fist.
Oh
A
my
human baby's fist.
There's a weird fascination with humanity in this.
So, like a halfling or gnome's fist.
that. Yeah.
An
Well,
iron flask.
Smaller bases.
Make an arcana check on the iron flask.
Oh, that could be interesting.
All of this sounds interesting.
Well,
It's
sure.
Magical.
But iron flask, what's in an iron flask? Arcana check?
Yeah.
How would the baby fist?
Well, also, there. 27.
Contains a berserk fiendish flesh golem that cannot be controlled.
Oh.
Ooh, that's the one you drop down a
That
hole.
looks cool.
And 3 soul coins.
Oh,
Three soul coins. Okay.
And now we don't have to worry about this guy saying.
You
can't
said we
use
were
them.
run out last time,
What does
so
the baby fist do?
The black gem is the Night Hag's Heartstone.
Is that the hag we saw floating in the pool?
Yes.
It's her heart stone? Was like that was her heart?
I kind of want it.
It is a black gem.
you're writing that down. Okay.
So you write down black gem Heartstone.
Writing down iron
Black.
flask.
Is there more information we'll need to know later about the poison vials, or is that something?
That's a DM guide thing. If you want to analyze each poison and actually use it, it would come up with different results.
Okay. So yes,
Probably-
but not now.
Not
Yeah.
Alright, so
Faust, what's that sash thing?
what is that sash thing?
sash made of stitched flesh.
Yes.
Can I wear it?
Can I do Arcana
You got
check
the
on
gem.
that?
Neutral. I'm neutral. I'm neutral.
It it's just a soul bag.
Soul bag.
Yes,
What is the nature of a soul bag?
it is of no use to you.
But who's it used to?
Hag. Yes,
How does one become a hack?
I know, I'm like, you keep saying hag like she's a different species.
I know.
he's
It
a
is
night
a
hag.
different
It is.
species.
She's a night hag. Yeah.
Do
The only
check,
other
do
valuable
check.
items are three 3-pound orbs of polished obsidian worth 100 gold each.
You want
Yep.
those since you did have a bag of holding, so right? Or
Yeah, it's kind of full of a bunch of gems and everything.
Yeah,
Is
remember
it
the card that
full?
gave him a whole
Wait,
bunch
did
of
you just say
I don't
full?
think it's
A bag of
full.
holding is full.
It can get full.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's full though.
When you have like 50,000 in loot hanging out in it,
Oh,
I have
the other
50,000
curios.
of loot too.
no. Oh no.
An empty casket sized for a human infant,
Oh,
a copper cowbell. You want a cowbell?
nope, nope.
I
No.
Oh shit.
no,
It's gone.
no, it's
A
not.
rope noose,
I picked it up.
a Nothic's shriveled claw on the end of a black cord, a soot-stained wooden coffer containing 3 teeth from a red dragon wormling, a dead tomato plant in a ceramic pot adorned with images of dancing cherubs and 9 gnoll skulls.
Why do I want a dead?
I want.
The dragon teeth.
I
So no
wanna-
candles.
No candles.
I want to heal
Why
the
would you?
tomato
Why would you
plant.
hurt me like that? Why would
What was the tomato pan again?
It is
you? It's
a
dead.
dead tomato plant.
I want to bring it back. Can I find seeds?
No,
There's no seeds.
there are no seeds.
Anyone care if I just take the soul bag? Because that sounds cool.
Soul bag, sure.
You want me to hold the soul coins?
Yep.
No.
No.
Why not?
No.
No.
No. No.
Last time I gave you one, you did throw it away.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
What's
Nope.
changed?
I'll watch everything.
Yeah.
Including your intelligence.
Yeah, I'm much better now.
Oh. No.
Do we want to call it here and say you were in the Hag's Lair? It's already past it.
Sure.
Probably should.
Do we get any evidence or information, or do we have the opportunity to get any information on what happened to Night Hag?
She was killed by the other guys.
Probably the
By
Yeah.
the other.
They got the whatever.
Darn the other guys.
the Beelzebub.
Yeah.
Always up
Oh,
to no
okay.
good.
So the 3 orbs were
Obsidian.
obsidian.
Worth 100 gold each.
Oh.
Until next time, happy gaming. Bye bye.
Bye.